This is a space
For the curious minds,
Welcome to Intrusive Thoughts!
Now, we're gonna
Okay.
talk about our intrusive thoughts in the past.
Yeah.
If meron man tayong intrusive thoughts or yung mga what if natin sa buhay, or yung mga 3 a.m. thoughts natin,
Yeah.
or maybe kapag nagkakape sa umaga, ano yung naiisip natin, mga
Sure.
ganun yung papag-usapan natin this morning.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for always watching our intrusive thoughts episodes. And
Yes.
ngayon, dadagdagan namin kung ano yung mga reflections namin ni
True.
Case.
I think isa sa mga maganda pag-usapan ngayon yung talking about season. Diba?
Mhm.
Different seasons of life. Ikaw ba, alam ba anong season ka ng life mo ngayon? Hindi ko rin sure.
Hindi ko rin sila. Okay.
Iba-ibang seasons.
I have my season, pero secret muna. Later na lang.
Abangan ang success story
Oo.
ng season na ito. So, meron tayong mga seasons in life,
Mhm.
diba? Kaya lang kasi normally, may mga, kumbaga, specific seasons tayo
Mhm.
as if we are to be boxed within that season alone.
Mhm.
I think it's also good to recognize na what if you are not in any kind of season because you're in between?
Mhm.
Paano naman yung mga ganong situations?
Diba usually, ang naiisip lang natin na, happy yung season ko ngayon.
Yes,
Success
oo.
yung season ko ngayon. Or I'm sad sa season na ito because I'm brokenhearted. I'm happy because I'm in a new relationship. I have a new job. Mga ganun
Yeah.
yung season natin, no? However, kanina, may mga bits na usapan natin habang kumakain tayo na, okay, it can coexist pala.
Yes. Oh, may mga seasons na pwedeng both are happening at the same time and you are there in between of it.
Yes, and
So,
na-mention mo kanina
Yeah.
yung term
may
na
term na yan. Tawag doon is liminal.
liminal phase.
Liminal phase or
Or
liminal
season.
season or
Mhm.
liminal stage, space, whatever.
Mhm.
Pero liminal.
Ah.
So the idea of liminal is being in the in-between.
Mhm.
You're not in one area or
Mhm.
another area. You're just in between two
Mhm.
things. You can be in between waiting.
Mhm.
You can be in
Waiting
between
and hopeful.
Yeah, oo. Meron ding liminal space because you're experiencing two kinds of feelings or emotions at the same time.
You're happy and at the same time sad.
Yes, exactly.
Happy and at the same thankful and at the same time
In pain.
in pain.
Yeah, oo. It can happen eh. Kasi nga, sometimes kasi yun nga, no, parang the way we see the world or the way we see things in our life, parang black and white lang.
Or straight.
Oo, parang kung masaya ka lang. Parang hindi ba pwedeng masaya ako, pero at the same time, malungkot ako at the same time. Ganun ka-complex yung nature natin bilang human beings. Actually, there's another term for that in Psalms.
Mhm.
Recently, nag-shadow ako, nag-sit-in ako ulit sa Psalms class. I took it during
Years
the
ago.
pandemic. Yeah, so very timely dahil nga puro Psalms is very, yung book na yun is full of emotions, halo-halo, diba? So, our professor was talking about different seasons there. Season of orientation, disorientation, and then new orientation. So, yung seasons na yun, you go through that, pero not on a linear phase eh. Hindi yung kapag nagkaroon ka ng orientation, disorientation, new orientation agad.
It can be disorientation.
Yes. Pwedeng pabalik-balik ka sa disorientation.
Hanggang magkaroon ka ng new orientation.
Yeah.
Or possible na it will take you longer time for you to have new orientation.
Totoo. Pero the same way, another way we could see it are the in-betweens. Pwede ring you are in between two of those seasons. And sa personal ko nga, recently, may ganun akong experience. So, I had received a very good news, very hopeful news. Na syempre, pag ganun, di ba, parang, ay, grabe, thank you, Lord. Ganun yung immediate reaction mo eh.
You're very grateful.
Yeah,
you're
oo.
uttering praises.
Kasi parang ang tagal mong pinagpipray, then finally it happened. Finally, parang miracle na nangyari yun. So talagang, your response will be, grabe, thank you, Lord. Pero at the same time, while my mouth is saying, thank you, Lord, I could feel a deep-seated pain in my heart. I'm crying, both the tears of joy and tears of pain. And so, habang tinitingnan ko yung sarili ko, ina-assess ko yung sarili ko doon, parang bakit ko ito nararamdaman? I'm supposed to be hopeful. Siguro ganun, no? Sometimes, may tendency tayo na parang ano sa sarili natin, bakit nalulungkot ka? Good news yung na-receive mo. May tendency tayo na mag-react ng gano'n sa sarili natin when in fact, it could happen at the same time. Pwedeng, I am thankful, yes. But because of that, I finally felt relief that finally nag-resurface na yung deep-seated pain pala na maaring noon pa I try to suppress kasi of many things. So, it's possible. We cannot box a certain season in our life into just one.
Na happy lang ako ngayon.
Yeah,
Na thankful
oo.
lang ako ngayon.
Na parang, bakit nalulungkot ka? Good news na kayo na-receive mo.
Pero maganda kasi siyang titignan na the reason why you are happy at that time because nakita mo rin yung pain mo. You appreciate or finally natanggap mo na
You're actually
in pain pala ako.
Yeah.
Kasi yun, di ba tayo, sanay, ako personally, laging masakit yung ulo ko, laging masakit yung likod ko, and then,
trentahin things.
Then, trentahin talaga. Sabi ng doctor, nung meron akong APE, okay, may headache ka ba? May back pain ka ba? Yes, doc. How do you deal with it? Parang nasanay na po ako, doc. So, coming from that experience, sa life natin, yung emotions natin, sanay tayo na nandun na yung pain. Sanay tayo na ganito na lang, and we are used to feeling that without realizing na, dapat, hindi pala normal yung pain na yun. And you need to process that pain.
Minsan kasi nano-normalize na natin. Normal na sa akin masakit ulo. Normal na sa akin yung stress. Diba? Parang hindi pala dapat kasi, no? We have to understand yung presence ng mga ganitong experience so that we would understand, okay, where am I now? Why am I experiencing this? Na kung tutusin, hindi naman siya dapat talaga normal sa life natin.
And we talk yung pagiging complex. And
true.
Pagiging humanness natin, no? Na, okay, yung heart pala natin, tayo pala ay kayang mag-handle ng different seasons and different emotions in life.
True.
That is why I love the meaning of coexisting. No?
It can coexist. It can be both true. It can be both real, diba? Nung I was able to share this in the class, sa Psalms class nga, hindi ko lang nabanggit na, pero I remember na now I understand bakit ganun yung mga Book of Psalms kung minsan. Sa simula, nagda-thank you sila. Mamaya, galit na sila.
Correct.
Mamaya, sinusumpa na nila yung kaaway nila. Nagko-complain na. Nasaan ka ba, Lord? Di ba? Ganun, tapos biglang mag-worship. Yun pala kasi, ang galing. Kasi that's the rawness of human nature.
Correct.
Yung ikaw yan eh. It's the real feeling, authentic you, na hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na okay lang ako, pero deep inside pala hindi. It can coexist at the same time. It can happen at the same time.
And si God, yun yung gusto niya sa atin.
Exactly.
The real you.
Oo.
Diba when you love someone, you want the real person. Hindi yung panlabas na anyo lang.
Yes.
If you want to accept the whole person, or you want that person to accept the whole you, you must be willing to show yung tunay na ikaw.
Totoo.
Yung real na hindi ka nagkukunwari na masaya ka, hindi ka nagkukunwari na mabait ka, hindi ka nagkukunwari na calm ka.
Hindi ka naka best foot forward. Kundi yung ikaw, yung natural na ikaw.
Kasi later on, hindi mo maitatago yung personality mo na yun, kung ano ka na yun. Yeah. And alam mo ba, yung sinasabi mo kanina na yung anong tawag doon? Liminal season. I came across sa isang Instagram influencer. Parang bago lang siya. He's very good at sport and preparing siya for something good. Then suddenly, nakita niya na meron siyang cancer. So parang he's playing football ata. Yung cancer na yun, kailangan i-amputate yung isa niyang paa.
Yeah.
Nung nakita ko yun, naiyak talaga ako. To the point na minessage ko siya. Hindi ako nagme-message ng influencers. Pero, nakita ko dun sa tao na paano niya tinanggap yung pangyayari na yun. Ito yung pangarap niya. Ito yung gusto ko. Ito yung nilulook forward ko, and yet ito yung reality ko. Parang ang hirap i-embrace yung bagong ako. And at the same time, dun sa mga posts niya, thankful siya na buhay siya.
Yeah.
But thankful ka na buhay ka. But how about the dreams? How about yung iniwan mo? Yung mga pangarap mo? It's hard to understand. Ano ba yun? Parang it is difficult to make sense of where I am right now, of what I am experiencing right now. And yet I am grateful because I'm alive. But at the same time, I am in pain because I lost a lot.
Yeah.
Diba? And then yung nabasa natin kanina ng meaning ng liminal season or phase, nag-exist ito sa pag may namatay, parang gano'n na.
Na pwedeng you're in pain of the loss of a loved one, but also joyful na wala na yung pain sa kanya. So it can happen talaga at the same time. Siguro yung idea talaga ng liminal is really a good concept na we should accept, a good concept that we should embrace, so that we understand na not all seasons are the same. Maaring parehas tayong nasa new orientation season, good season in our life, pero also one of us can be disoriented at the same time. So hindi natin pwedeng i-box or parang lagyan ng checklist lang na ito ka.
Disorient ako ngayon.
Oo, ito lang ako. Pero hindi you cannot be defined you cannot be defined by that season, and also you cannot limit yourself to one season. You can be in both seasons. Battling it. Kasi battle yun, di ba? You're battling it. Pwedeng right this moment okay ka, pero mamayang 4 o'clock hindi na. Yung mga gano'n. It's really,
meron kang naisip na isang bagay na it will make you disorient again.
Yes. Matitrigger ka, di ba? Of a memory or a pain.
Na trauma ka ulit. Na bumalik yung trauma mo. Then later on, you learn how to handle it.
Yes.
And so from that disorientation to reorientation, then go back to disorientation, and pwede ka rin kasing tumalon to new orientation again.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang maganda siya. I have series of that kind of experience in the past, pero napakadami niya. Gusto ko lang muna ngayon pag-usapan yung experience mo na you were grateful at the time, and at the same time, you were in pain.
Yeah. And it's good to acknowledge. It's good to know where you are in your season, so that you also know why you respond that way, why you react the way you react. Kasi nga, it will help you know yourself better and journey yourself, diba? Journey with the Lord where God is leading you in the season that you have. For sure, kumbaga, yung season mo na yan, wherever or whatever that is kumbaga, a season of learning pa rin. Parang regardless, whatever it is, masaya ka, may learning, malungkot ka, may learning, in between ka, may learning pa rin. So that's liminal.
Yeah, which make me remember yung sinabi ng isang sermon na when you love excellently. In recognizing your season, it will make you love yourself more. And if you love yourself more, just don't love it excellently. And when you love yourself, it will teach you to love other people more. You know, maging excellent din yung loving mo, understanding yourself excellently, and then understanding other people excellently. Diba? Napakaganda niyang pag-isipan.
Naisip ko rin i-connect dyan sa sinabi mo, yung may idea nanay, kung yung 20% mo today is your best, you did your best. Kasi you've given everything that you have. Kung bukas, 80% na yung best mo, edi you gave your 80%, that's still the best. So, whatever season you are right now, kumbaga, whatever you're still doing, do it excellently. It may not be the same effort, pero it's all that you have
Because that's your full potential on that
yung
day.
buong ikaw, and that's still okay. So, yun.
So, kaya, di ba guys, kayo din, minsan iniisip ninyo na, ay, hindi ako masaya ngayon. Malungkot ako ngayon ito yung pagkakataon ko. But it doesn't mean na you're sad all the time. It doesn't mean na you're happy all the time. It can coexist.
Right.
So, is there something more that you really want to share dun sa mga reflection mo?
More on, siguro, ako, I'm saying this to myself, also as an encouragement to others. enjoy your liminal space. It's a scary space kasi you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know where you are really, but it's a good space to really know yourself more. And ano man yung learnings mo sa liminal space, and for sure, you will bring it to the next season of your life.
But do you sometimes question yung season na yan sa life mo?
Not really.
These days?
Oo. More on amazed lang ako na, uy, nandito pala ako. Pag na-realize ko na siya. Kasi you wouldn't realize it right away. Parang bigla lang may mangyayari. Yun nga, kagaya ng kwento ko kanina, na parang, oo nga, no, why am I feeling these two things at the same time? Liminal space pala to. So, yun.
So, maganda rin na name mo yung situation na yun.
Right.
Kung nasaan ka.
True.
Because without naming it, hindi mo alam kung ano yung pinagdadaanan mo.
Oo. Parang baka imbes hindi mo alam, parang, yun nga, magugulan ka pa sa sarili mo. Baka magalit ka pa, parang, why are you feeling this? Dapat okay ka na. So, with understanding, awareness of what season you are, you know why you are responding that way.
Oh yeah, exactly, no? Nakakatuwa. Kasi recently, meron akong anak ng friend na sinusundo ko. Then, mga nakatatlong beses ko siyang sinundo. Then, I came into this kind of thinking na, wala lang, ay, parang ang sarap palang sumundo ng bata. Parang ang sarap palang sumundo ng anak. Feeling ko magiging good mother ako pag sumusundo ako. Tapos, drive ako ganyan. Tapos, naisip ko, bakit ko ba yung naiisip ngayon? Kasi, nandun ako sa situation na sumusundo ako ng bata. So, masaya rin siguro kapag in the future, ako rin yung sumusundo ng bata. So, funny lang na gets ko lang yung sinabi mo na you need to name it kung saan nang gagaling yung pinagdadaanan mo ngayon. Because naming it will make you understand and will make you appreciate yourself more.
Yes, true. No? That's true.
Ang ganda-ganda naman ng usapan natin ngayon.
Usapang liminal.
Kayo, ano yung liminal season nyo ngayon? Ano yung mga feelings niya. So, maybe you can share with us pag nagkasalubong tayo or di kaya sa comment section.
Thank you so much for listening today. Once again, this is a space
for the curious mind.
Welcome to Intrusive Thoughts.
Bye-bye!